Glad to be joined now by Titans general manager Jon Robinson, whose team has knocked off Dallas and New England in a 6-day stretch. Just wondering about the ball club. How much confidence can you take from 2 wins like that, so close together?
Well, I mean, I think it's you know, the week of preparation. Our advanced scouts, break down the opponent, put together the strengths and weaknesses of, the team. Coaches start to formulate the game plan. We start to practice. You go out, you execute and practice, and when you see all of that work carry over throughout the course of the game against 2 good teams back to back, I think it certainly shows the belief in the process and, just re-emphasize that all that hard work pays off.
Marcus Mariota has played well really in the last 3 games, and he understands that if you're going somewhere in November and December and hopefully into January, he's got to lead the charge. There's pressure with that, but it's almost as if Marcus Mariota likes that pressure, likes that challenge. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I think all of our players kind of like that challenge and that responsibility to go out and play at a high level. Marcus especially, he's a very hard worker. He knows he holds the ball every single play, and he embraces that responsibility and wants to take care of it and make plays for us.
Special teams have consistently been a strong part of this team all year. What's led to that?
Well, we've emphasized it, going back to OTAs, and there's that, that phase of the game from a, strategy standpoint, from a field position standpoint, it really impacts the game. So I think, with our core special teams guys, when they can see ourselves go out and make plays and how it, helps us win football games, they just continue to buy into the message that we're preaching.
Your opponent this Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts, has won 3 games in a row. Andrew Luck, back at quarterback after missing all of last season. Is he close to 100%?
Certainly looks like it to me. He's got outstanding pocket awareness. He's really good at moving in the pocket, feeling pressure. He's throwing the ball with zip. He's accurate. He makes great decisions. He looks like he's really playing at a high level.
What impresses you most about the Colts offense overall?
It starts up front with their offensive line. Those guys have really done a good job. I don't think, Luck has been touched in the last 3 or 4 games. A couple plays, looks like he could have a donut and a coffee back there. Ebron's playing outstanding for him. He's got 9 touchdowns. Marlon Mack's an explosive runner. Jack Doyle is Mr. Dependable. He's always in the right spot and can come up with the catch. And T.Y. Hilton, you've always got to be aware of him, the explosion that he brings at any moment.
Indy's defense seems to be emerging. They've got 21 sacks, 17 takeaways. What impresses you about that defensive unit?
Speed. Yeah, really fast at linebacker, really fast at the safety position. Their front guys, they do a really good job of trying to play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Jabal Sheard, he's a long guy, plays really well with his hands. They're disruptive on the interior. They try to wreck plays and let the linebackers run and chase it down. And then, their secondary, they're very opportunistic. They play with good technique. They're just kind of laying in the weeds, if you will, waiting to capitalize on a mistake.
Finally, Jon, what does it take? What are the keys for the Titans to have success in Indianapolis this Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got to handle their speed on defense. We've got to do a good job blocking those guys. We've got to control the clock, be able to run the football. In controlling the clock, part of that is being good on 3rd down. We've got to continue that. And when we get down to the red zone, we've got to score touchdowns. We've got to continue to get those extra points when we get down there. And then, defensively for us, we've got to get some pressure on Luck. Can't let him just stand back there, and we've got to be very cognizant and try to take away their playmaker.